At 4 o'clock, we begin at a Enid where police are hoping that you can help identify a woman accused of using another person's identification for medical services.
There's her picture. The victim was then sent a massive medical bill. News 9's Hunter McKee spoke to investigators and joins us from Enid with the update.
Investigators tell me a woman walked into this hospital here behind me for an emergency room visit. She showed them an ID with someone's name who currently lives in Texas. Just last week, Enid Police got the call from the woman in Texas saying that someone used her personal information at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center.
They had taken the victim's ID and had another ID made with the suspect's photo featured on the ID, and that was presented at the time that she was paying for services.
Police reports state the victim had been out of the country for the past 6 months and that she received a bill in the mail for a charge of over $700. The ID card the suspect used not only had the woman's name and personal information, but even included her correct social security number.
I think with a fraud like this, it creates an almost unknown amount of problems for the victim in the case.
The victim told officers she recently purchased the real ID from a DMV in Texas, and she had not been in a situation where she gave out either driver's license or social security. Investigators believe the suspect's actual photo was still shown on the ID and are now in hopes someone can recognize her.
We've received several tips and are following up on those now, but we have yet to have a positive identification of the suspect.
Police say as of now, there aren't any other fraudulent incidents that have occurred in Enid with the victim's information. And if you recognize this suspect or have any other information on this case, you're asked to call the Enid Police Department or you can text them on their tip line. In Enid, Hunter McKee, Oklahoma's own News 9.